of the American Academy of Implant Dentistry and a general dentist. Dr. Miller's implant patients travel from across the Pacific Northwest and beyond. In fact, some of Dr. Miller's patients are general dentists. Dr. Miller has treated the most complicated cases from start to finish. So whether you are just starting the process or struggling with your current implants, do your research first. Dr. James A. Miller, Portland's choice for complete dental implant care and restoration. Downtown Hillsborough at Southeast 5th and Oak. Online at drjamesamiller.com.
If you're looking for a compact, heavy-duty economy tractor, then LS has your tractor. Dirtworks Tractor on I-5 in Woodland, Washington has the full line of LS tractors. Come test drive the all-new MT-125 subcompact tractor. With 25 horsepower and over 1,000 pounds lifting capacity, the MT-125 will get the job done fast. Dirtworks has the MT-125 with loader ready to deliver for only $142 a month on approved credit. Hurry while supplies last. Get the Dirtworks tractor today or find them online at dirtwx.com. That's dirtwx.com.
Taxes. Kate Brown likes to raise them. Sam Carpenter doesn't pay them. Kate Brown supported $13 billion in new taxes, and she signed off on $1 billion more. And Sam Carpenter, he can't pay his own taxes. Carpenter's left a trail of delinquent taxes. Official records show Carpenter failed 21 times to pay his personal and business taxes. And the Oregon Tea Party says Carpenter's campaign has reached despicable lows, and he should step aside. Kate Brown, Sam Carpenter, two politicians we can't trust. Oregon needs more accountability in Salem. We need Newt Bueller.
I'm Dr. Newt Bueller. In the legislature, I fought back against Kate Brown's tax hikes. As your governor, I'll control runaway spending, and I'll balance the budget without raising your taxes. It's your money, and you should keep more of it.
Newt Bueller. Less taxes, more accountability in Salem. Paid for by Newt for Government.
You're listening to
to have on the record whether you ever called for the program to be continued, which it sure sounds to me like your answer suggests.
It's about myself. After 9/11, I didn't look to go sit on the Swiss desk. I stepped up. I was not on the sidelines. I was on the front lines in the Cold War, and I was on the front lines in the fight against Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, right, Senator Wyden? You don't seem to respect that, and I found it outrageous, some of these grandstanding questions. John McLaughlin was Deputy Director and Acting Director of the CIA from 2000 to 2004. Currently teaches at Johns Hopkins University, School of Advanced International Studies. John McLaughlin, welcome to the Brian Kilmeade Show.
Hey, Brian, thank you.
What did you think? I know you're a busy guy. Were you able to watch some of the hearings yesterday?
I watched a good part of it, yes.
Do you feel she was treated respectfully? I expected it because I'm used to it, but I still am astounded for someone to give 32 years to work in the shadows on our behalf for not a lot of money. I didn't think she was really got the differential treatment I had hoped.
Well, I think some of the senators were, if not deferential, they were certainly polite, and they asked good questions, and I thought, did a masterful performance, frankly. Some of the other senators, I think, are suffering from a little amnesia. If you go back to that time, after 9/11, the Congress and many of the people asking those questions were in a different mood, if you will, and were as concerned as everyone else about the possibility of a second wave attack on the United States, and encouraging the CIA to do everything it could to stop that. And I think when we look back at that period, I look back at it with the confidence that we did everything to stop it, and the United States has not been attacked again.
I mean, you were there. I don't like the characterization, we were frightened and we overreacted. No, we didn't. We wanted to give the CIA and FBI the power to stop the next attack. You guys put together a program. It was the enhanced interrogation program. You used psychologists and psychiatrists to put it together. And then you figured out a way to get that information as quickly as possible to the front lines and stop the next attack. I actually think it should be something of pride.
Well, that's how most of us feel about it who were there at the time. I want to stress to your listeners that at the time, this is a program that was approved by the highest legal authorities in the United States, including the Attorney General, and approved by the President. And that was briefed to the leaders of the intelligence committees in the Congress between 2002 and 2008, the duration of this program. I would say briefed to them 50 or 60 times. In the period from 2002 to 2003, briefed to them about 10 times in considerable detail, and their reaction was either acquiescence or approval. And when you look back at some of the things that some of them said at the time, it was a very different tone in their commentary. So the problem here for the CIA is that everyone needs to think about is it's not a good situation when the CIA is authorized to do something legally and effectively in one administration, and then when the politics changes, the look back is very condemnatory of actions undertaken effectively, legally, during one period of time. That's not a good message to send to a risk-taking organization.
John McLaughlin, extremely respected at Langley, was Deputy Director and Acting Director of the CIA from 2000 to 2004. John, who are some of those people that you briefed? Was Nancy Pelosi one of them? Was Senator Feinstein one of them? Was Senator Warner one of them? Well, actually, he was Governor Warner then, but...
No, Senator Warner was not there, as you noted. Nancy Pelosi was. I don't frankly recall whether Dianne Feinstein was one of them at the time, but she was certainly aware of the program.
When it looked like the political climate was changing, Jose Rodriguez made the decision to destroy the tapes because he felt as though a lot of the agents, their futures and their security could be at risk along with their families. So those tapes were destroyed of, I imagine, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed or Abu Zubaydah being using enhanced interrogation. Here's what Senator Dianne Feinstein wanted to know about those tapes. Cut 28.
Were you an advocate for destroying the tapes? Senator, I absolutely was an advocate if we could within and conforming to U.S. law, and if we could get policy concurrence to eliminate the security risk posed to our officers by those tapes. And because it's illegal, it's aware of what those tapes contained. No, I never watched the tapes, but I understood that our officers' faces were on them and that was very dangerous at a time when there were unauthorized disclosures that were exposing the program.
So that was a constant theme throughout. Are you glad those tapes were destroyed?
Well, I think Gina Haspel had the right answer. Her answer was, just to repeat briefly what she said, that she was in favor of destroying them if all of the appropriate approvals could be gained, and if they were legally, if everyone agreed that they should be destroyed. I think she's partly saying that all of those were not gained and that she was not responsible for the decision to actually go ahead and destroy them before those approvals were gained. I think ultimately they would have been gained. Now, why does anyone even consider destroying them? Gina said part of it, I think, that it risked exposing identities of officers who are then vulnerable to attack. And the other thing I would say to people, which no one seems to realize, is that the CIA at that time sent members of the General Counsel Office, that is our lawyers, over to view all of those tapes and to make a very precise written record of everything on them, everything. So my point is that the information on the tapes was destroyed. The information is still available, and therefore, the tapes were also made. People don't understand that. Frankly, at the time, people like myself didn't know they were taping these. You know, a lot of these things we learned after the fact. But I've since understood that one of the reasons they were taping them was to make sure that we were abiding very precisely by the guidelines we've been given by the Department of Justice as to how to go about this. In other words, what's being interpreted now as a kind of reckless thing was actually an example at the time of CIA's care in trying to stay as close to the law as it could. In fact, this is a point that Gina made over and over and over again. If you were to pick out one phrase that she said repeatedly, and I think in a heartfelt way, it was the CIA obeys the law. Whatever the law is.
Right. John, do you think it worked? Did you think enhanced interrogation yielded the results necessary?
Some of the very best intelligence we received on terrorism came out of this program. question. I would